This is a journey into sound. A journey which along the way will bring to you new color, new dimension, new values, and a new experience.
Welcome to the Spirit Sessions podcast. I'm your guide, Katie Silcox, bringing you your weekly self-love soundbite. Join us, where I'll help you find your true spiritual home, where every single aspect of you is holy ground. Holy ground.
This is a journey into sound.
This is a Spirit Session podcast with Katie Silcox. Venga chicos, empezamos.
Happy fall, everybody. It's your girl, Katie here, coming to you with a sweet little moment we can spend together. An intimate moment in the sense that we are going to be doing a sweet little meditation for fall. And this meditation we did together in Ayurveda School this year, and I just wanted to share it with all of our podcast listeners because I think it's a good one. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you in Ayurveda School 2022. Y'all know it. We're still taking signups. Starts in January. A year-long program where you really can do the single most important thing, I think, in this human life, and that is to know who you really are. And you know what? If we can also feel really good in our bodies, that's like a double win. All right, beauties, happy fall and enjoy this meditation. Okay, so let's tune our awareness to a different way of knowing, a different way of learning. One of the ways that we learn is we receive information and we process it, and we have a cognition around it and a perception and thoughts, and those are largely based on our past experiences. And it's almost as if we're empty cups being filled, and then we assess that and reinterpret that based on our past experience. And that's all well and good, but for a moment, could we leave that realm behind and sense that there's something indwelling within us? There's a sense of who you really are. Throughout our time together, I know there have been moments during this class when I have really shown you my real self, and you've seen it. And I know there have been moments in this course where you've revealed your real self, and I have seen it. You may think of a day this week, a moment, a time when you revealed your real self to someone, not the mask that so often we've put up to feel safer or accepted. A moment when you laughed out loud or cried. A moment when someone looked you in the eye and there was a twinkle in their eye as they gazed into yours and you felt completely seen and understood. Or a moment when you looked out with a twinkle in your eye and you saw someone else so clearly with so much grace and compassion, and they felt completely seen and understood. And that's the real you. It's the one who can not take herself that seriously. It's the one who can delight in Mother Nature. It's the one who touches into something really innocent inside herself and feels a great sense of relief. As we release shame and guilt and blame, this quality of your innocence comes through, and it's like you're a kid again. but with all the wisdom you've earned over these years or lifetimes. I want you to invoke that part of you. Invite in the part of you that isn't judging herself all the time, that isn't improving herself all the time, that isn't rushing herself all the time. That isn't putting off her dreams and ambitions. That's not playing small or pretending to be something she's not. Invite her in the room. And really, what does it feel like to be that inside yourself right now? It can often feel incredibly raw and innocent and vulnerable and simultaneously infinitely ancient and wise and kind. And then anchored in this, feel your awareness drop from your heart down into your belly. And from your belly down into your thighs. And I want you to imagine this, the color and texture and substance of honey. A river of honey. And down into your knees. And down into your shins and calves. And down into the soles of your feet. And down into the earth itself. And then come back to your belly and visualize and imagine and ask for image and ask for clarity around this warm honey. It's been spiced with nutmeg and cinnamon and cardamom and clove. And feel it swirl around in your belly like brandy in a brandy glass. And let this liquid gold that's warm dissolve and resolve the constrictions of the past. Let this liquid gold swirl around in your belly like bees making honey out of your past mistakes and pain and misunderstanding that certainly did not begin with you. And now feel this golden light swirl around in your belly and again drop it down to your thighs. Down into your knees. Down into your shins and calves. And down into your ankles and feet and the soles and down into the earth itself. And that's what we're going to do a few more rounds. You can go in that pulsation of timing I was giving you. You can go very much slower or even quicker, but let that be belly down, belly down. Good, and then bring your awareness to the root chakra, this base of the spine, and ask for a vibrant image of red. And feel the pulsation of the color red at your root, and feel the bright, bright red, this color of physical healing, of blood move from the root down the legs again. So now, same thing, it's red. Warming you, red. Igniting the immune system, red. Pulling out physical toxins, red. Awakening vitality and heat, red. Warding off disease and imbalance, red. Heating the body in the healthiest way. And then feel your sexual organs and your lower back and your kidneys and adrenals and this whole second chakra complex, and see in this belly space the color, and invite in, please give me this most vibrant healing image of orange. And feel orange awakening the power of your creativity for fall. And feel that orange color purifying old attachments to anything that happened this past year. Like the trees outside dropping their leaves, they just fall away from you. You let go. The leaves don't try to hold on. They don't try to stay green. They turn orange. And they fall. And just feel this whole sexual center. Any sexual partners, any sexual energies, overt, unovert, any commitments that you are ready to be freed from, any oaths that you may have taken, contracts you may have signed, known or unknown, feel them, the ones that need to be over. You just feel that banishing out of your body and moving like orange down into the ground. Feel any ways you've used your sexual energy that were not of your highest and best. There is no blame here. Just feel that intention setting into orange at the belly space. Inviting something new. Let that color and vibratory capacity of orange be more powerful and brighter than any old stories of our sexuality. Any old patterns of our parents, any cultural overlays that are not you. You just feel that color orange is burning it and warming it, and the orange is more capacious than any ancient pain or manipulation or abuse. We invite in orange. And keep moving down your body into the earth. Just continually moving this light down your body. And then come to the belly button center and feel the space behind the belly button and in front of the belly button and to the right and the left. This whole area vibrant, beautiful, like a DNA, like a corkscrew, like a pinwheel, like a spiral of light. See the spiral anchored at your belly, and it's moving, 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 and invite in the color yellow, like bright like the sun. Invite in the color yellow. Feel the resonance and vibration of yellow penetrating the deepest aspect of your purpose on this planet as an individual soul, a Jivatman. You have a purpose, a holy mission. And feel yellow is brighter than any self-doubt, than any limitation, than any old story you've inherited from mom, dad, grandma, granddad, culture, religion. Let it all burn in the color yellow. And just feel it spiraling like a great pinwheel of yellow light. And keep it moving, but moving down the body. So we just keep grounding this all back into here and now. Good. And now feel that whole complex, red, orange, yellow at the same time, like a rainbow of fall, autumn light, bathing the lower part of your body and down and down and down. When we do this practice, we embolden the release of what isn't us and what isn't helping. But we also become more awake to what we really are and what we really want and what we really feel and who we are when we point to our heart and say, I. And I want you to really tune to that feeling that I know many of you are having right now. This feels so different. And how is it different? And feel the feeling that you have now. It could be bright light. It could be deep dark. It could be emotion that feels positive or negative, but at least you know it's mine. I know what I'm actually feeling. And from this place of being super connected to the actual you and your actual feelings and your actual mother that is the earth connecting you, I want you to pose this delicate and simple question for fall. In the appeasing of the Vata Dosha, O great wind, you who is drying things out, you who are a great spirit of change, O great movement of wind. Thank you for being in our lives. Thank you for drying up the green so that we may know what it feels like to be brittle and bones. Thank you, great mother and father of death, for giving this finitude to our lives so that we may learn this lesson and hasten it quickly. O great mother Vata Dosha, this spirit of life-bringing wind. Thank you. How may I serve you this fall? What routines do I need to put into my life? It might be related to how I eat, what I watch, what I read, who I hang out with, who I let inside of my body. It might be related to your career or your children or your ailing parents. I don't know, but this wind, let this sweet connection you have to self and to all of the cosmos of nature and that which is beyond time. How can this fall be just like the trees outside that lose their leaves and use this time for the great dying of the great beauty? How can I also die to the old? And when you feel ready, I want you to really slowly open your eyes and just take some notes. We're going to take about 5 minutes to let the fruit of this meditation that is your intuition guide you in writing up your own fall routine.
फूटे फूल